Palm Tree? It's your boy Dylan, Jesus of SoundCloud, Black Tom Anderson, your favorite rapper still owes me money. Fresh and Fit podcast YouTube channel out of Miami. They are in some hot water. Last night, I guess, whenever, on their show, they had the rapper Asian Doll, who is a black woman. They got into an argument with her, ended up kicking her out of the studio. Mind you, that is far from the first time they've kicked anybody out of their studio. They kind of have a reputation for doing this to women who come on their panel and get disruptive or violate the rules somehow. So it's basically been a thing for a little while. Then evidence resurfaced of the two hosts of Fresh and Fit, Myron and Prince, talking amongst themselves on the platform, which means they put this video out saying that they don't date black women and making degrading comments about black women. Take a look.
Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that. Man. We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
If you don't know about Fresh and Fit, it's a YouTube channel and podcast based out of Miami where the two guys, Prince and Myron, started out by giving financial tips to people about investment and money management, and they were also giving tips about nutrition and gym routines, working out, and things like that. But their most popular segment on the channel was when they would do these after hours panels with up to a dozen women, mostly 20 something, sometimes a little bit older, who, had backgrounds in various professions like artists, entertainers, adult film stars, sex workers, etc. And they would ask them different questions about topics under dating and relationships. I think it's really misfortunate that, they weren't smart enough to edit that out. And although they were just speaking candidly, it's, self-racism, and, they should be held accountable for that. Now, to these guys' credit, they would always, from the episodes that I've watched, and I've watched many, always have black women on the panel. But I'm kind of curious about where they're going to go from here, because I personally can't support that anymore, with that message that they put out. That was very toxic. So they got to be held accountable to this. So I'm interested to see what this apology from Fresh and Fit is going to look like and how they're going to do that. Because two guys who, have brought being, abrasive and being kind of jackasses, but keeping it real because that's their style. When that's, their principle, it's going to be kind of interesting to hear how they come correct as they have to humble up. This platform has a lot of subscribers, so again, let's see if they can be held accountable. I don't know if they're going to get their channel suspended. I don't know if they're going to get their Patreon suspended or what the consequences will be, but there definitely are going to be some consequences. And I'd like to hear from Asian Doll. Perhaps she was the catalyst of what, ultimately caused somebody to dig back into Fresh and Fit's history and find this. So there's a lot of things going on here that need to be examined. So with that being said, I want to turn this over to you watching, you in the comments. What do you think about Fresh and Fit's comments about how they don't date black women? Let me know down below. All right, peace, love, palm.